A lot of the work that I do is really about personal encounters. I do focus a lot on encounters with living things, animals, birds, but I also like those moments where you feel a sense of life in a place. I think my process has changed since being here. There's been room. It's a lot of room here, and I don't mean that just spatially. There's a lot of room emotionally. There's just much more room to slow down and breathe. There's more opportunity by being out in the semi-wilderness, if you like, to really settle. It's a quieter emotional state that you can get to. I mean, in my work, it's been described as often quite meditative, and I think I feel that happening in me, being out here. I feel more meditative instead of just the work. Crawl Homestead, where I'm doing the residency, is powered by solar power. We're not plugged into the power grid. I really liked that idea. I thought, you know, imagine if I could have a residency that gave me the time, but also kind of got me off the grid. Like it felt like a real opportunity to just experience life in a different way. At a practical level, it hasn't, I have to say, been too much of a hardship. There have been times when I've had to wait around for my batteries to be charged for cameras and things, but that's all been really helpful to the whole process. It allows you to start finding a little more balance. You know, I am a prolific maker, I am a prolific doer, so to have the experience of the opposite of that was really helpful for me personally. There's no power immediately around us, and I think that accounts for the intensity in the silence and the stillness. The very first night I came out here, I think it slowly dawned on me how incredibly silent it was out here. And it hasn't changed, I've just become more used to it, and the more used to it I've become, the more I've loved it. It's going to be hard to leave it. I've really become comfortable in that and enjoy it. The moving image is like a moving still often. It's about time, the length of time I want to show a subject and what's going on. Some things definitely show themselves to be just a moment, a quick moment in a photograph, in a still image, and others are very much more a longer moving image. I don't have any rules around what I focus on. I just try and be in the moment and slow down enough to see what's really around me. I have a huge body of work that I've been making from this residency, and it's come about because when that's what you're doing every day, it builds up. So the underlying thing about my work is that it's about connection, and initially it's about my connection with the subjects that I run into or that I encounter. But it's also very important to me that other people might find connection in their own lives through seeing some of my work. That's my hope. You know. I guess I'm trying to do it through my work in a quiet way. You know, I mean, that's how I'm coming to notice or see what's around me more, and so I'm trying to present it in the same kind of quiet way to others, and maybe they can see something that makes them think about things around them as well. I think the thing that strikes me as interesting about observing anything really is that your perception can change. It's all about really who's looking more than what's going on. You know, there's lots of different ways of looking at the same thing. There's lots of different things to see. It's been fantastic to have that opportunity and have that freedom to just be fully immersed in the work and in the moment and make from there. There's so much going on around us at all times. There's so many living things that are happening. I mean, just lie on the grass and there's a whole world down there, you know.